In this video, we will talk about loop cycles that repeat parts of code continuously until the change of conditions. Each Arduino has the main loop function that repeats while Arduino is powered, allowing Arduino to respond to changes. While loop has a similar functionality as the main loop, and it can be used multiple times in the code. It works while the condition is true and exits the loop when it's false. To demonstrate how while loop works, we will write a simple program that prints out loop cycle number. First, enable serial communication, and in the main loop make a variable. Write a while keyword, parentheses and brackets. In parentheses, write a condition. We will compare our variable to a threshold value. While our variable is less than the threshold value, the code in brackets will be executed. When the variable is greater than the threshold, the cycle will stop. In brackets, we will write a serial print function that will output our variable. Small delay so we can follow program flow, and in the end we will increment our variable by 1. After the while cycle, we will print out text that will show exit of the loop. If you upload this code, you should see that Arduino prints out numbers from 0 to 9 and end of the loop text. The code will be executed continuously because of the main loop. Sometimes there is a need to stop while loop execution before the exit condition is met. In this case, we can use the break keyword. If you write break in the while loop, it will exit the loop. To demonstrate how this works, we will add if statement. As a condition, we will compare our variable to a number 7, and in brackets we will write break. If you upload this code, you should see that the loop cycle only prints out numbers from 0 to 6 and exits the loop. There is also a possibility to skip some of the loop cycles by using keyword continue. If you write continue in while brackets, it will skip the code till the condition check. Write if statement, and as a condition we will check that variables is in the range between 3 and 6. In the brackets write continue. We will also change our increment operator location so that increment happens before continue, otherwise the loop will be stuck. When you upload your code, you should see that number 4 and 5 are skipped. While loop checks condition first, and if the condition is true, executes the code. Sometimes there is a need to execute loop code at least once, even if the condition is false. In this case, we can use do while loop. The difference is the code executes at least once, because the condition is checked at the end of the loop. To test this, write do, then brackets, then while, then parentheses and semicolon. In brackets, we will write code that prints out text, and in parentheses write a condition that is false. When you upload your code, you should see that text is printed once, although the condition is false. While loops are usually used for an undetermined amount of cycles. If there is need to run loop for a determined amount of cycles, use for loop. To define a loop, write for keyword, parentheses and brackets. In parentheses, you will have to write 3 parameters. First, we will initialize our counter variable and set the number at which we will start counting. Second, write condition. For loop will run until this condition is false. In this case, we will compare our variable to a threshold value. The last, we will write increment by 1. But you can write other increment or decrement functions. In bracket, write executable code that outputs variable number. If you upload your code, you should see that counter value is printed out from 3 to 9 and loop ends. If you want to read more about while, do while and for loops, go to Arduino reference page.